welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming at Radiant Skin Therapy off Todd Drive, and today we've got Dee Saunders from Rotation Nation. I'm super excited to talk to her about this because I love hula hooping, but only in the privacy of my own home with, or my friend's home after we've opened up a couple bottles of wine. But I'm terrible at it, so I can't wait to pick your brain about this.
The wine might have something to do with it.
I know. that could help. So Dee, can you tell us a little bit about how you got started and how the viewers at home can purchase one of these awesome hula hoops you have here?
Sure. So when I started, I was going to the gym and on the treadmill, and it was very boring. And I got on YouTube and saw some hula hooping, and I figured out how I can make the hoops myself. But it turns out that you have to buy 100 feet of tubing, so I had a living room full of hoops.
Yeah.
But you can burn 500 to 600 calories an hour, and I make the hoops according to your height and customize them, the colors, everything.
So you're where viewers should go.
Yeah, you can give me a call and we can hook it up.
So let's talk about some of these hoops here, because I see all kinds of colors and sizes and all sorts of different things. So how do you know if you're just getting started what size you need to be using?
So a lot of people, when they come to me or I tell them about the class that I teach, they're like, oh, I can never hoop, I can't do that. So I ask them if they're using the child hoop from Walmart, because the child hoop is a child hoop.
Right.
The adult hoops, the rule of thumb is if the hoop is touching the floor, the hoop should go 2 inches above your belly button to the chest area.
So when you're standing next to the hoop, you want it about 2 inches higher than your belly button.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the rotation of the hoop is slower the bigger the hoop.
So that's actually sort of counterintuitive. We talked about this a little before we started. So it's actually more difficult to use a smaller hoop.
Yeah.
So like one of these smaller ones that Janet's holding would be for somebody who is experienced.
Yeah.
Whereas those larger hoops are better for a newbie.
Yeah. Heavier is easier and bigger is easier.
And you've actually got a couple weighted hoops as well. So you can actually use a weighted hoop to do hooping and get a little extra burn.
And then there's also a hoop dance where you use like the lighter hoops and thinner hoops.
Okay.
And it makes it easier for off bodies.
Very good. And if you're hooping in the dark,
Yeah, I love it.
so there's all different choices and sizes. And
Yeah, I don't make the lighted up ones, but they are really fun.
Cool. Love it. So we've got lots of great hoops. Where can we do it? Friendly places to hoop in Madison.
In Madison, during the winter it's kind of hard, but you can go to a racquetball court. You can go in the summer. You can go to any of the parks. Down at James Madison, we do a dusk. At dusk, all the hoopers go down there. And then on Sunday nights at the Madison Circus Space on Winnebago Street, from 6 to 8 p.m. we hoop every Sunday.
And that's going on right now.
All the time.
It's a group hoop.
So you mentioned that there's like hoop dance. Do you perform with these?
Yes. It took me about 8 months before I even would let anybody see me hoop in public, but I went up to Dane Dances, and that's where I started hooping, because you have to have music. So I always bring like a little, portable player. But I've, next week, on the 15th at Badger Bowl, I'll be hooping for a reggae band there. So, Sister Sensi.
Reggae, I love that.
Oh, that's good. That's music to hoop to.
Wonderful. So how fun is that? So, real quick before we go, just for beginners at home watching who are thinking, oh gosh, I don't know if I can learn this, how long does it take to learn?
If you come to my class, I can teach anybody to hoop in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Because it's all depending on the size of the hoop, and you really have to have somebody watch you if you're having difficulty to see what you're doing wrong in the movement.
And you know what sizes and things would be best for different levels. So very good. Well, what a fun topic. This is so cool.
Let's talk about your class real quick though. It's MSCR Hoop Fitness. It's low impact for adults and children.
Yes.
So there's 2 different classes starting Sundays, January 25th. $39 for a ticket, and you can get your tickets at www.mscr.org. Correct?
Correct.
There probably won't be wine, but I'm Guaranteed you're going to have a great time. So stick around for more girl talk. We've got Ann Hill from Radiant Skin Therapy up next.